In this video, we want to take you through some of the nuances of the homepage navigation and then walk you through all of the forecast details. So here's what a typical landing page might look like, and you can see that on today's forecast, we've split the state up into 10 forecast zones. The number of zones and the configuration of these zones will change throughout time as current conditions change, and you can see any number of forecast zones depending on how similar or different avalanche conditions are across the state. For example, we can scroll back and look at archived forecasts by using the calendar on the upper right-hand side. If we scroll back to October 24th, you can see we issued one forecast for the entire state because prior to the snowfall, avalanche conditions were the same across all mountain areas. As we move forward, you can see here is a 6-zone configuration with large swaths of the central and northern mountains displaying similar conditions. And again, here we are back in our 10-zone configuration. It's important to note that if you're not looking at today's forecast, you will get some indicators, both with a pink banner and the date field being in pink. This is to point out that you are not looking at a current forecast. You can get back to today's forecast by simply clicking the clear button. You get the forecast for the place that you're going either by zooming in or out of the map and clicking on the place name, or by searching for your location of interest in the search bar menu. This will expand the tray which has the forecast details. The forecast details will look much like they have in past years. However, there's one important distinction, and that is the timing of the avalanche forecast. Avalanche forecasts will come out daily at 4:30 in the afternoon and will forecast for the following 2 days. You will still get one danger rating per elevation band for those 2 days, but remember the forecast is coming out the evening before. If we have a surprising weather event or conditions change unexpectedly overnight, you may see a different timestamp if forecasts are updated in the morning. In addition to the danger ratings for the following 2 days, you will still get a forecast summary here, followed by the avalanche problems for the day, and then below the associated media. Up at the top here, you will get your forecast discussion by clicking on the second tab. Here we are reading the Northern Mountains regional discussion. You may get a Central Mountains or Southern Mountains regional discussion, depending on which location you've selected. And then finally, we've got our weather forecast. You will see a series of tables which will cover 21 points across the state, and you will see 21-point forecasts divided by their regions: Northern Mountains, Central Mountains, and Southern Mountains. The table that is expanded will default to the location that you've selected. And finally, if you do select an area that is outside of one of the current forecast zones, the tray will tell you that you have selected an area where a current avalanche forecast is not available and will provide you some basic avalanche information. We hope you find the changes to our website and how we're presenting the forecast helpful while you're planning and making your backcountry decisions.